Back to Boston then, to that miserable family. And then on to England, the court of St. James. You're not the only one done with this.
Just remember one thing.
Oh, please, darling, not another.
I paid for that horse.
I get to keep him, too.
Could you do mine after?
Are you the new mechanic?
Maybe. What's it paying?
You have a name?
Marlowe.
This is hell, nor am I out of it.
That was his one good line.
You don't think he was Shakespeare?
Neither did he.
Maybe I am out of it. Well out of it.
You startled me, Marlowe.
Apologies. Seems to be my day for startling.
Who else did you startle?
Some elegant outside who quoted Marlowe.
Are you quotable, Mr. Marlowe?
Christopher Marlowe.
Ah. He played in Dr. Faustus at the Harvard Rep. Never lets anyone forget that.
He?
Joseph O'Reilly, my mother's financial advisor. Oh, and soon to be ambassador to England. He never lets anyone forget about that either.
What did he play? One of the 7 deadly sins?
Please. Iced tea? You can have some of mine if you like.
No, thank you.
I can offer you anything, really. It's like the Arabian Nights around here.
Claire! Claire! Who the hell is this?
Sorry, I'm Philip Marlowe.
Hello, Marlowe. Cavendish.
Mr. Marlowe calls me Cavendish, Richard. I like it.
It's your name, darling.
I like it as a first name.
Glad I'm good for something, dear. Have you offered your very large friend a proper drink, darling?
She did, and I declined. Thank you.
So, Mr. Marlowe, what kind of business are you in?
Mr. Marlowe detects things.
And what are you detecting here, Marlowe?
My necklace. I lost it. He found it.
Of course he did. I wonder where.
Well, it was a matter of retracing your wife's steps.
Marlowe?
Yes, Mr. Cavendish.
Yourself.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Mr. Cavendish.
Didn't go for it. That's odd. He must think there's something between us. Probably something sexual.
So tell me about you, Mr. Peterson, with no embellishments, please.
I met him at the Corbata Club for the first time. I thought he was handsome. We made love, and then I saw him again a few weeks later. Not an assignation, an accident. In Tijuana, at my favorite bar, La Quinteria. I was there with my husband. We were watching the procession, Dia de los Muertos.
What was he hustling in Mexico?
I don't know. Nico has many schemes.
He's in the grave. Nico Peterson is dead.
He's pretending.
He's pretending very well.
Oh, I know. He's dead and buried. But he got killed in front of the Corbata Club. Supposedly. Everybody says he was. But you see, the significant thing is that I saw him the other day. From the street. Not in my mind's eye. In the street. Not dead at all.
I think we're finished, Mrs. Cavendish.
No. I just wanted you to start at the beginning. Begin at the beginning. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Where did you see him?
Back in Tijuana. My mother wanted me to view some Azteca horses, you know, the prancing kind. I did that. I do what she says. So I was in La Quinteria again, having one of their divine mojitos, when I saw Nico driving down the street. He called himself a collector. Most of all, collected junk. Pretend antiques. I suppose they're for the movies. Things that don't exist. Fairy tales. There's a man in Baja who thinks Nico's actually a producer. He's been fleeced. What? What's wrong?
You lied to me, Mrs. Cavendish. And I sat there and watched you lie to your husband. Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr.
Marlowe.
Oh, of course, I knew that. Richard made a call when you first came in. You know what they say about the old boys' club.
What's that?
There really is one.
And what did he find, madam?
Dorothy Quincannon. And don't pretend you don't know. Well, let's see. You had a bad war, and then in the 20s, you drank yourself out of a good job in the oil business.
Did I?
Got on with the Los Angeles DA as an investigator, but that didn't work out too well either, did it, Mr. Marlowe? You see, he found all that out in 5 minutes. You're not the only one who can make inquiries. You weren't looking for pearls.
No, I throw them before swine. It's a habit of mine.
Tell me, Mr. Marlowe, what does my daughter want? A divorce? I might even approve.
I'm sorry, I only discuss business with my employer, so if you'll excuse me.
Slan.
Slan.